And this is us at atCAMS, and today we have the opportunity to drive this beautiful machine right here, the Porsche Boxster 718. And look at this beautiful machine. You can deny that this car is awesome. And I'm driving it to work as a commuter and see if it's a good commuter or it's just another car that you can get just to have fun on the track. But I think that the Porsche Boxster is a great commuter. So let's check it out. About to get into the Porsche 718 2017 to the commuter work and see if this car is a good commuter. So now we're gonna take off on the Porsche Boxster 718. We have it on the sports mode. That exhaust can wake anyone up early in the morning and give you the best experience. It will give you a smile everywhere you go. Let's do this. Let's take off. Oh yeah, this is better than coffee in the morning. The Porsche Boxster 718. People have been whining about that, oh yeah, Porsche departure from the 6-cylinder engine, and now they have the 2.0 4-cylinder turbo. Let me tell you something. This turbo engine is no slouch. It has 300 horsepower and it has the same performance as the previous generation Porsche Boxster GTX. More torque, 13% more of miles per gallon, so this car is no slouch. Let me tell you, and when it's paired up with the Porsche Pdk transmission, it's so quick, it's so fast, you cannot deny that this is a proper sports car. Nope. No slouch. Woo! Yes, please, give me some more. This car has the best suspension on the market. It's adaptive, Porsche adaptive suspension. It's very compliant on a commute. It is really pleasant to drive it. I have no complaints whatsoever to drive this car every day from home to work. And thanks to the people from Mcdaniels Porsche in Columbia, South Carolina. Great facilities. Now they have the newer facilities, redesigned on Killian Road. You'll feel the Porsche experience, because buying a Porsche is not just buying a car or a vehicle. It's a whole experience. You can choose all the accessories and customizations of this vehicle, from the steering wheel, shift knob, seats, color patterns inside and outside, rim sizes, brake systems, differential systems. You name it and they can customize it to your taste. And this is something that not many companies are doing today. I wish other car companies give you the opportunity to customize your car as you wish, because your car is part of your identity. And when you go to Mcdaniels Porsche in Columbia, South Carolina, they will give you the experience to customize every single inch of your vehicle. And that's something that you're not gonna get with any other brands. The ride quality of this car is impressive. This car has the electric power steering, and let me tell you, it does not feel artificial at all. The car is really connected, it's really planted, it has so much grip. That exhaust, I cannot get enough. Don't get discouraged to purchase this car because it has a 4-cylinder as an engine. This 4-cylinder, you hear it? No. It's a very nice and special 4-cylinder. This is not your typical 4-cylinder slouchy engine that has no power. This car has plenty of power and more than enough to get your senses on check, especially your emotions, because you're gonna be smiling with this grind in your face all the time. So visit your Porsche dealership, you will not regret. This is just my regular commute to work, and I'm having such a blast, and it's just like 7 o'clock in the morning. This is such a fun and incredible machine. If not, ask all of these guys who are turning their heads towards this looker. And it's not me, it's the machine. There you go. I just told you that. Since you're a kid, you have your poster of Porsche in your room, and you go online and check on every Porsche website and Porsche venues and clubs and etc. And you go to the parking lots. If I am you, hear that? I will not wait anymore. Grab my wallet and get the Porsche, because this car is amazing. So right here I have the perfect layout. The steering wheel is so clean, it's so purposely made for a sports car. Nothing can bother you when you're driving this machine. Not barbling. And when you feel the Pdk transmission in this car, it's like in a different level. This transmission responds faster and quicker. It's precise, it's really cool. You're gonna be flipping the paddles, having fun every single time you hop in this car. And this is just a regular commute to work. Normally you think that if you buy a Porsche, you have to go and take it to the track. Yes, you can take it to the track, and also you can go to work, and also you can do all the things that you need to do on your daily life, because it has a frunk and it has a trunk, so you can get everything done and just using one vehicle. You don't need two vehicles with this car. You have your sports car, you have your convertible, you have your daily commuter, and your track car. Sometimes you buy a really high-end car and you cannot use it for anything else but the track. With this car, you can do everything you want in one sole vehicle, and that's amazing. It's 7:34 in the morning, 53 degrees outside, and I feel toasty. You can go with your top down anywhere you go and you're not gonna feel uncomfortable. You can go everywhere with your top down, and because this car comes with heating seats and also ventilated seats, it doesn't matter if it's a hot day or a cold day, you will be able to drive with your top down in a comfortable way. I cannot get enough of that exhaust system. This car is equipped with the Porsche Sports Tune exhaust system. This car is well equipped. You don't need to go to a high-end Porsche, such like the Porsche Boxster S or the GTS or the Cayman S. If you have that disposable money, yes, go for it. But the Porsche Boxster has everything you need, and it's the best-selling Porsche sports car on the market right now as we speak. I'm a 6 foot tall guy, 230 pounds, and I feel very comfortable in this car. I don't feel cramped. I have a huge torso, wide shoulders, and the seats are more than comfortable in this car. I'm telling you, everyone is turning their heads on this with this car. It's so pleasant to the eye. It's kind of an exotic car. I have seen a lot of hyper cars and super exotic cars, and the Porsche Boxster is the closest thing you can get for the money to an exotic machine. And that's not a lie. That's not just my opinion. The mid-rear engine gives you the go-kart feel. It makes you feel like you're in a very special vehicle. That engine is right here. It doesn't make any vibrations or unpleasant noises. It has every single noise that you really want from a sports car. The burbling of that exhaust, I don't know. That's Porsche magic. I don't know how they nailed that 4-cylinder exhaust, sports tune exhaust. But man, these people from Stuttgart, they know how to do it. Well done, Porsche. And the top will come up in less than 10 seconds. This cat is purring right now. Listen to that. It's amazing. Today I'm here with my friend Mike. He's a colleague from work, and he's my cameraman today. He's been helping me out with amazing shots that you guys are seeing in this video. He's the man behind it. Mike, what do you think about the Porsche Boxster 718, man?
This car is simply amazing. It's 300 horsepower, 280 feet-pound of torque, up 75 feet-pound from last year. I can't tell you the difference that makes for this car. It turned this car from a momentum car that you needed to keep the revs up to now this thing's got such a sweet mid-range. You can drive it however you want and you're going to be quick. You've got the power where you need it, when you need it. It's just fun.
There's no sense or feel of how do you guys call it?
You don't have any lag.
There's no turbo lag. So look at this. It's instantaneously. It feels great.
And for those of you that are complaining about Porsche getting rid of the flat six, upset that it doesn't sound right, it sounds like a Subaru, no. You're wrong. You're just wrong. Does it sound different? Yes, it does sound different. Yeah. But it doesn't sound bad. I think it sounds pretty mean. We all want more power.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, for United States driving, 300 horsepower is all you really need.
Sir.
You can get in plenty of trouble with 300 horsepower, and unless you're just a horsepower snob and want to brag to your buddies, this is all you need.
Sir.
This will do everything you can ask of a car. It's comfortable, it's sporty, it's quick when you want it to be quick. If you just want a GT car to cruise around, it'll gladly do that all day long. And it'll do it getting 30 miles per gallon on the highway.
Yeah.
I think that's a 14% gain from the previous Boxster. I really don't see the negatives that some of the Porsche Elite are complaining about with this new Boxster. It really has made this car better than it has been, and probably what it should have been from the beginning.
It's such a great machine. Everywhere you look in this car, it looks and it reeks luxury. It's a sport, luxurious car that you cannot let pass. If you let this car pass, you guys are gonna miss out one of the greatest experience in a sports car. This one, I have more room and more space than my actual hatchback. I have a Lexus CT200H, and with the trunk and the front, I can put my golf bag in the trunk, and I can have plenty of cargo for my bags, duffel bags, carrying some groceries or anything. This car is a commuter. This car is a track toy. This car is anything you need or everything you need in one sole vehicle. You don't have to buy a car to go to work. You don't have to have a car to go to the track. You have everything on the Porsche Boxster 718. And on top of that, you don't get the gas guzzler tax, which is a really, really expensive tax that you have to pay. And Mcdaniels Porsche in Columbia, South Carolina have this car with all the options you see here for under $75,000. And that's a good price for a car who has the 19 inches Porsche Boxster S option, the Sport Tune suspension, and the Sport Tune exhaust system. This car has everything.
And on top of all that, this car is just sexy.
Yeah.
This car, I don't know what else you would want.
Yeah, it's sleek, elegant, luxurious. It has that spice that you need in your life. This car awakes your senses and it keeps your emotions on check. And that's why I like the Porsche Boxster.
If you get in this car and you don't smile and you're not enjoying driving, just stop. Get out and start walking, because this car is that good.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. And this car has nothing to envy to any exotic car that is like $300,000 or $200,000. Just below $75,000, you can get the closest experience to an exotic car. I'm gonna say goodbye right now. From atCAMS, this is Mike Hayworth, and you're gonna see him in different videos. So stay tuned, like, share, and subscribe at atCAMS right here in the corner. See you next time.